What's up, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to talk about what the market's doing right now. Just know I'm not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And don't forget to smash the like button. Anyways, when it comes to the way the market's moving thus far, we're approaching the end of the day. Tesla's been stuck in this range between 220 and 222 pretty much all day. If we could try to hold above 222, I'd be looking for these highs right here to be tested at 223.25. And then if that broke, we'd be looking for the 225s on Tesla. So it's very tight right now, not really doing much, but just know that the structure on Tesla is still not too bad. When you look at the 4 hour time frame, we still have a nice cup and handle like structure that's still developing. So if I zoom out like this, you guys could see it. This is resembling a nice cup so far. We could be forming like a handle or so. And if anything, even though it's not really making a big move right now, we're just range bound. Tomorrow we have the FOMC minutes coming out. That's going to cause high volatility most likely. So we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to see a bigger move. Otherwise, we're just kind of range bound. For SPY, it's the same thing. We've been stuck between 558 and 560 pretty much all day. If we break 560, we could be looking for a push all the way back up towards the 562 area. And if we end up losing the low of the day, I'd be looking for 556. If that breaks, we turn bearish. Otherwise, we're just range bound going back and back and forth between 558 and 560. Now, there could be a big move depending on the FOMC minutes. Otherwise, we're not really doing a whole lot, in my opinion. I think the market's just going to be stuck for now. Same thing with Nvda. We have this 130 resistance and support at 126.8. We've been going back and forth. If the 132 area breaks, we'd be looking for 135. And if 126.8 breaks, we'd be looking for 123. Overall, we're just stuck going back and forth and back and forth. So we just have to wait for the next catalyst tomorrow. For Bitcoin, we're just stuck as well. We're basically looking at 59,000 as our resistance area, and then we have 58,500 as support. We're just stuck for now. QQQ, it's also range bound. I want to see it break past, and these are going to be some very key levels for it. I want to see it try to break past 481 as resistance. If that breaks, we'd be looking for 482.5 to really start pushing. We've got to get back above that. And our key support's right here around this 479 area, 479.5 around that range. If we lose 479.5, we could be looking for a bigger dip down to like 476. Otherwise, we're just completely range bound. I think the QQQ looks a little bit better on the hourly, so you guys can see what I mean by the range. Look at this range back and forth all day. That's all it's basically doing. Apple's the same thing. It's just stuck between 226 and 227. If we break 227, we could get closer to 230. And if we lose 226, look for 225 and then 223.8. We're just range bound on Apple, so give it some time. Supermicro is also stuck. Look at this range between 606 and 616. If 616 breaks, we're going to be looking for a big push into the 620s. And if 606 breaks, we turn back down. We're just range bound. The IWM, the Russell 2000, has 213 as resistance and 212 as support. It's completely stuck right now. We're waiting for FOMC minutes tomorrow for this to make a bigger move. Otherwise, we're just completely range bound. If 212 breaks, we could be trending lower to about the 210s. If we break past 213.67, we could be pushing to this imbalance, which would take us all the way up to about the 214s. Otherwise, we're just kind of stuck. Coinbase is also stuck in the middle. We have this 197 resistance, and we have support at 192. We're stuck in between this range. I did call out 192 in the morning. I could see a push for 200 if we get back above 197, so give it some time. Amazon's also stuck a bit. We could be looking for 179, though it's still outperforming the market. And if that breaks, I'd be looking for the 180 plus area. And if we lose 177, we'd be looking for a dip to 175. We're range bound, but I am seeing an attempt to push here on Amazon. We could get closer to 179. Meta is range bound between 525 and 530. Whichever direction we break will determine the bigger move. If 525 breaks, look for the 523s and 521.5. If we break past 530, look for a push. Otherwise, we're just stuck. Microsoft looks bullish. We're breaking past 425. So this is actually outperforming the market. Going to be looking for a push for 426 very, very soon, and then eventually 428. We're looking more bullish on Microsoft as long as we hold above 425. Google's doing a good job at holding up around this area, but it's also range bound between 169 and 170. If 170 breaks, look for 172, and if 169 breaks to the downside, we'd be looking for 167. We're just range bound, so give this some time. With that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for my video. I just want to give you guys a quick heads up. We're range bound for now. Heading into tomorrow, we're going to see something very similar, but once we get the FOMC minutes, something very, very big will come. So wait for the FOMC minutes tomorrow. I'll talk more about that in just a couple of hours. Until I come back, guys, have a great day. Take care and peace out.